Hello, people of the internet. I am Soulrock Dragon, and this is correct. It is Dark Souls 2. Now, I know that I said that I wouldn't be recording Dark Souls 2 for this week. However, that was because originally I had thought that I wouldn't be getting my HDMI splitter with which to record with until Friday. However, lucky me, it came in on Monday instead. So, since I had only recorded 4 episodes of my Minecraft, I decided after a bit of testing to make sure everything worked, to give you guys all a special treat of two half-hour episodes of Dark Souls 2. But enough of me talking, let's get actually started with the game. Now, I do have to apologize immediately. As you might notice, there are some red lines that occasionally appear on the screen. This is apparently due to some interference that my computer is causing with the PlayStation recording software or something. I'm not sure of the exact specifications. However, I will be looking into possibly fixing that. Maybe I just need to unplug and replug in the HDMI cords. I'm not entirely sure. But enough about that. We get to see the opening cinematic. Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. Yeah, those red lines are very prominent here. Though, from what I've seen gameplay, they shouldn't be too much. Though there is going to be a bit of lag occasionally. But that's just Dark Souls 2, the game, because it is a very intense game. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. Oh look, we got a wife and kid. And the house is falling down around it. That's not good. You will lose everything. Once branded. Symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Dark side. Your past. Your future. Your very light. Oh no, our wife and kid are melting. No, that's not good. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls. A hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Dranglais. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate, without really knowing why. Oh, and I have tested this. The audio isn't playing for this cutscene, strangely enough, but in-game, the audio and dialogue is still working, so I'm just providing the voiceover for this. I doubt I do a better job than the original voice actress, because I'm pretty sure that's a female that says it, in a very deep and mystical tone. All these skulls. Ooh, look at all those lightning bugs. Or fireflies. Or however people pronounce them. I call them lightning bugs. A blood moon. That's not ominous at all. Nor is that. I mean, look at that. That would be so sweet to watch. And they're actually firebugs, apparently. And they're all gone. Turned to embers. And the gates open. And look at the spirits and skeletons roaming free. This isn't Halloween, people. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. The fate of the coast. And we fall down into the whirlpool of death and despair. But yep, I'm really excited to play this game. I mean, and record it for you guys. I mean, I know there's some graphical hiccups with little red lines that occasionally appear and occasional bits of lag, but I really do think that this is a great game, and I'm glad that I'm going to be able to share it with you. This is just the loading screen. It gives often item descriptions. A random temple, or altar, or whatever you want to call that thing. And I'm pretty sure, yep, there we are, laying on the ground. Our fingers look dead. If you look real closely, they're rotted. We're slowly pushing ourselves up. We're in a field of some kind from the looks of it. Or maybe a chasm, as given by the fact that there's a large crack of light there. Things betwixt. So, here we go with Dark Souls 2. Oh, those red lines are really becoming prominent now. I'm gonna have to see if I can figure out a way to fix those in editing, maybe. And if I do fix them in editing, you guys won't see what I'm talking about. You might all think I'm nuts. We got little buggers locked onto one, but you can't really damage them. Going back here, because there's an item. I do know some of the game, because I have played it before, but there are things that I'm not 100% certain on. I don't know where every single item in the game is, so don't expect that. And looking up where they all are, it would just be spoiling it for you and me. Alright. Look. A little house built into a tree trunk. Now we could cross this bridge, or we could go along this, just checking this little path back here. I'm gonna go on this path. Big footprints. But what could that mean? Nothing can possibly go wrong from going off the beaten path. Right? I'm sure. Oh. Hey there, guy. You're a big boy. Hello? Hello? And we just got killed. We just lost signal there briefly, but I guess that will happen when we die, so let's not die as often, and let's avoid those guys for a little bit of time. I knew that would happen. Actually, I didn't know that would kill me. I thought I would be able to get away in time, but you guys get to see what happens and why you should not mess with those big guys. So let's just run on back. Yeah, those lines are getting a bit annoying, so I'm going to have to figure out how to deal with them and the occasional stutters. So we're going to avoid going up that path since we cannot deal with that guy, since we only have our fists and no equipment or inventory. Well, we do have some inventory, but I'm not going to go through that just yet. And the lore in this game is pretty deep. Ooh, another item down there. How do we get it, though? Why? Through this little hollow right here. No enemies to disturb us this time, so let's go underneath the raging waterfall. But, well, not really waterfall, but raging river, and collect that item. And we keep losing the signal. I'm gonna have to see if I can cut those parts out of the video. It shouldn't be too hard. And we have a mysterious door. Let's open it up and see what's inside.
What seems to be the ruckus?
We do get some audio from cutscenes.
Your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead.
So that's what we are. We're undead.
An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
Yes, we did actually speak to someone.
Finished.
You're a lot like you.
Hollow. Yes. You'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls.
Well, I don't know about
This
preying on
is the
just
fate
men. I'm an
of
equal
the
opportunity
cursed.
hollow. I'll prey on men and women, thank you very much. And I do prefer the taste of souls to flesh.
What is your name?
My name, huh? Well, I think that we are going to go with my channel name. So, this is a bit of an awkward naming system. As you can see, I am occasionally skipping things. Soul Rack Dragon. The name of this channel is going to be the name of our Dark Souls 2 character. Soul Rack Dragon. That is our name. Yes, I am sure that is my name. It's not that...
At least you know your own name.
Yes, I do. It's not really a name.
Here's
It's a username.
your reward
Or an alias.
for sharing.
Ooh, goodies. What's my treasure? Give me the treasure.
It's a human effigy.
Really?
Take a closer look.
Alright. Looks
Who
just
do you
wired.
think it's supposed to be?
No idea, lady.
Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
I don't look anything like that. I'm not made out of twigs, and I'm not only a bowling pin shaped. How absurd, lady. I mean, look at that. Does that look like a twig made, a bowling pin made of twigs? But, seriously, this is the character creation where we can determine our class. So our starting class, I took a lot of time to decide on this. There's the choices of a warrior, battle-scarred warrior, high strength dexterity, skilled with weapons. The knight, traveling knight, high HP and adaptability, tough to take down. The swordsman, finely skilled swordsman, fights gracefully with strong weapons in both hands. The bandit, a merciless outlaw, high dexterity, skilled with bow, fights well at various ranges. The cleric on pilgrimage, high faith and miracles guide the way. The sorcerer, knowledgeable sorcerer, casts sorceries with high intelligence and attunement. The explorer, well-traveled explorer, not terribly powerful, but has many items. Or the deprived, unclothed, origin unknown, has nothing to fight with except life-affirming flesh. But yeah, I took a lot of time to determine what class I should select, and in the end, while I primarily go with a mage class, I decided to mix things up and make things a little bit more difficult for me, and I'm going with the swordsman, the two-handed swordsman. Alright, now the starting gift is what you'd receive as pretty much a bit of an item extra. So there's the life ring. This ring of old slightly increases your HP, so a bit extra HP at the start. Human effigy, a familiar looking effigy, returns the hollowed to life. Basically, when you die, you become hollowed, and this undoes that. And being hollowed reduces your total health. Healing wares, various items used to cure poison and restore HP. Essential for anyone traveling in Drangleic. That's pretty self-explanatory. Homeward Bone returns you to the last bonfire you rested at. Having one may ease your mind. There are no easy journeys. A seed of a tree of giants. A seed grown from a tree of giants. Wow, that's pretty much exactly what I already read. Inedible. I'm not exactly sure what that one does in the whole depths of the story, but maybe it's something good, but I'm not going to pick that one. The bonfire aesthetic. Toss into a bonfire to raise the strength of nearby foes, only for those who seek greater challenges. That will pretty much make the game harder for you, and you don't often want that. Or the petrified something. A simple petrified lump. It may be of some use someday. And I'm going with that, because I know exactly what to use it on. Alright, so that's our class and gift. Next, we're going to do our body. We can choose gender between male or female, as can be clearly evidenced by my tone of voice and my dialect. I am clearly a male. Build, we're not going to be average build, but we're not going to be a big boy either. I think we're going to go with this build. It looks leaf, quite leaf. And physique, well, we're not really going to be having our clothes off so often, so let's just make us toned for those lucky ladies out there who managed to see my character without the clothes on. Alright, seriously though, face. So this is the skin color. You can go between pale, slightly tanned, really, wow, and okay. It's randomizing the face pretty much. I'm gonna go with this because it's slightly tanned, just because. Gives me a little bit more worn look. The hairstyles, not as much character customization options clearly, but I'm gonna go with, nah, that's monk hairdo. I'm gonna go with this one. This hairdo's good. For me, hair color, I'm going to go white, as is my Minecraft skin. Eyebrows, we could go, ooh, angry eyes. Surprised eyes. Normal, bushies, thin, slightly angry, surprised again. I'm gonna go with those kind of eyebrows. Eyebrow color, well, eyebrow color should match your hair color. So we're gonna have white eyebrows. Eye color. This one, I'm also going to mimic my Minecraft skin. Come on, I keep forgetting it's the pad that controls that, not the stick. I'm gonna go purple eyes, because that mimics my Minecraft skin. No beard, so no beard color. Tattoo, meanwhile. Well, since we are Solrak Dragon, let's get us a dragon tattoo. And let's make it red. Yeah, that's a cool looking tattoo, isn't it? I'd like to think so. Alright, so here is our face. And we could go to advanced settings to like really get down to customization. But I think this is fine for now. We're not really going to be seeing our face that much when we get all of our equipment and everything, but this is Solrak Dragon. He is going to be our character that will guide us through our Dark Souls 2 journey. Let's finish the creation. This is my true inner self, because that's not what I really look like. I have a pretty low self-esteem, and I don't think I look anywhere near that good. Loading screen.
All people come here for the same reason.
Oh, what's that?
To break the curse.
Oh, I thought it was to buy chocolate.
You're no different, I should think.
No, no, wait, I thought it was to consume souls is why we all came here.
Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, I'll prove you long,
You
you
never
old
know.
coot. Well, she has some confidence in me, I guess. Though their laughing tones make me think I'm being
Through
mocked.
the door and trot along to the kingdom.
I think I will.
Remember, hold on to your souls.
And those I consume from others.
All that keep you from going hollow.
Oh, so maybe by...
Oh, I'll fool you no longer.
Huh?
You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Well, aren't you pessimistic? I'll prove you wrong. I'll devour the souls of any enemies I encounter, one way or another. I'm not gonna lose. I'm not gonna let these crones be right about me. And we get loading. And we got these keys, which represent each of the DLCs. I'll go more into depth in them in a bit. However, I'm going to first go through my inventory. So my equipment in my right hand, I've got a scimitar +1, a curved sword for slashing. In my left hand, I have a short sword +1, a straight sword that can slash and thrust. From the looks of it, my scimitar is a smidgen better. They do have durability, and then we are wearing the Wanderer's equipment, much different from our previous equipment, which was imported and much weaker. So we're good now, and we have 10 life gems in our inventory. These slowly restore your health over time. This is just inventory in general. There's the dark sign, which is on our back, as you could see from the opening cutscene. You can use it to return to the last bonfire you used at the cost of all your souls. There's the rusted coin, which temporarily boosts your luck, which pretty much controls what you get from drops. The black separation crystal, which banishes a phantom or returns you to your own world. That is pretty much the online feature. The Bone of Order restores links to other worlds. That's pretty much if you disconnect from the internet and then reconnect. The small smooth stone, which was one item we picked up, a smooth and silky stone, and a petrified object that is pleasant to touch, which was our starting gift. Then here's the weapons inventory, our weapons. We have the Wanderer set on, and we have the imported set in our inventory. This is just player status. I will explain the stats more in detail. Well, let's just go over this all now. This is going to be pretty much the opening and tutorial episode, I guess. So level, overall attribute strength, consume souls to level up, toward level 12. Souls, total number of souls in your possession. Souls are left behind upon death. We have 0. Required souls, required number of souls to level up. We require 90, I believe, 901 souls to level up next. And the soul memories. Souls that once dwelled within the flesh will always remain in memory. Could this be a blessing or a curse? That is pretty much how it determines who to match you up with online. It takes into account all the souls you collect, and it just keeps adding to that total, and pretty much that determines who you match up with. So then we have our attributes. Vigor, an attribute that determines HP. Endurance, an attribute that determines your overall stamina. Vitality, an attribute that determines your maximum equipment load. Attunement, a tribute governing number of spells that can be attuned, boosts spells casting speed. Strength, attribute required to wield heavy weapons, also boosts attack. Dexterity, attribute required to wield weapons requiring finesse, also boosts attack. Adaptability, raises various attributes to ensure one's survival, boosts agility and barriers resistance. Intelligence, attribute required for sorceries, boosts magic defense and proficiency in sorceries, which pretty much means your magic damage. And faith, attribute required for miracles, boosts lightning defense and proficiency in miracles. I'm not sure how being faithful protects you from lightning. Okay. HP, we have 742. Stamina, we have 96. That's the amount to carry out actions. Equipment load, maximum equipment weight that can be equipped. Movement slows as your load reaches maximum. We can equip up to 44.5 pounds. So as you can see also in the bottom right hand corner, we have 12.6 out of the 44.5, so we're 28.4% encumbered. The attunement slots, which shows how many spells you can have equipped, we can equip 1, or none rather. The cast speed, so it can be shortened, so it takes 47 to do that. Attack strength, which is the power of our attacks, is 57. Attack dexterity is the dexterity modifier, which is 70. Magic bonus, fire attack, lightning, dark, poison, bleed. Poise is how you withstand, so you can take hits without being staggered. Agility boosts the ease of evasion. Curse resistance, and these are just all the various resistances. These are the weapon damages, so 158. We have nothing in our second hand slot, so that's just our bare hands, 248. And these are defenses. Defenses against physical stuff, so strike, slash, thrust, and our poise once more. So that's all of our character stats. This is the player info, which pretty much just shows us again. Messages, read history, we don't have any messages, so let's open this chest so I'm not rambling on it here anymore. And there's an item. That's the item icon, as you should have guessed earlier, and we get a free human effigy. Yay us. Okay, I just about spent a life gem accidentally. Let's talk to you.
This is a limbo. A link between Drangleic and the outer world. Fair traveller, I know that you must have a story. Why else would you visit such a place?
Screen staggering a bit.
Decayed kingdom.
And the voice sounds a bit echoey. I'm wondering why that's the case.
My name is Millibeth.
Hi, Millibeth.
The old women were once fire keepers. I am here to look after them.
Okay.
It is what my mother did, and her mother before her, and so on.
So the family business, eh?
The old women were keepers
Okay, so that's just...
and the
Oh,
kingdom.
I guess it wasn't the same
Beset
text.
by horrors.
My bad. Alright, so she doesn't have anything else to say, I don't think. This old crone is just gonna laugh at me and then go silent. This one...
You must go on a journey without rest. Well, I suppose if you find yourself at an impasse. But if your will is yet unbroken, then you may return here.
Thank you. You're quite nice compared to the
Start
old...
again
other old crones.
with a clean slate.
Thank you. I don't mind your laughter. So... Okay, I'll go along. Thank you, you're much nicer than the others. Just seem to laugh at us. Alright, so out this door. And we're still in the woods. Boom. See, it's making fun of the whole "are we out of the woods yet" thing. Break down that thing. A lot of things can be broken. Now let's pick up an item. Soul of a lost undead and a torch. So let's just go to our inventory real quick so I can read these off to you. Human effigy, reverse hollowing, a warm, soft, shadow-like effigy. Use this item to reverse hollowing. It also weakens the link to other worlds, preventing invasion and most cooperation. Peer closely at an effigy and one begins to perceive a human form, but whose form it takes depending on the person looking. And Soul of the Lost Undead. Soul of a Lost Undead who has long gone hollow. Used to acquire souls. Souls is how you pay for stuff. And we got torches as well, which I don't know where those are stored. I guess they're in a passive thing. And this is a bonfire. We have to light the fire. Thank you. Bonfire has been lit. So let's rest. And from here we can either travel to any other bonfire that we visited, I'm pretty sure. We can attune our spells, but we... Sorry about that. I got an itch. But we have no spells, so we can't attune. We can burn a human effigy, which I'm pretty sure is how it prevents invasion and stuff. And our item box where we can store excess items. I'm just going to store this rusted coin since I have no need for it. Nope, I want to go to here. Nope, not there. I want to go here. I'm going to store the imported set since I don't need it and I'm not planning on wearing it. Looks like we got some keys, the various keys for the various DLCs, but that's it. And that's all we have here. So let's cross through this tunnel and we enter a big open area with a ton of fog gates. This is pretty much still the tutorial area. However, I am going to call this episode here with the finishing of the character creation. Next episode, we will take on the various tutorials, since there's 3 of them, I believe, and you guys can get to see how exactly it is you play this game. But until next time, I've been Slorak Dragon. I do hope that you have enjoyed this. I certainly have. And leave some feedback in the form of a like or a comment. Subscribe to me to check out more, and if you have any suggestions or such, please let me know in the comments. I'm going to be trying to take care of the issues that you may have seen in this episode, such as the echoey voices and the red lines that are even now flickering across the screen. But anyways, I've been Slorak Dragon. Hope to see you next time. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great day.